first time I played the song without fucking it up.
Great job.
It's all coming together.
Episode
7.
Yeah.
Yep. So you're gonna keep it on.
Yeah. Because it's Friday, so you guys know what that means. Cover songs. Yeah. I mean, get excited. We have some things planned.
This isn't really big enough couch for somebody to be wearing a guitar. But
Well, I mean, it's cute though. This is the charm of the show.
How's everyone doing? I want to start the episode by dedicating this to our cat Frankie, who fell in the toilet this morning.
Yeah, he's had a rough morning. Who among us has a
If he was a person standing up, waist down, full tail,
toilet water?
Toilet water.
Yep, not harder than having a very clumsy cat.
No, that cat's basically a human toddler.
But shout out to all the parents out there who may or may not be dealing with toilet water of their own this morning.
Yeah. Bless his heart. He was so upset.
Yeah, he was very embarrassed. He immediately ran under the bed. So I hope your morning is going a little bit better than that. We thought since we're doing cover songs today, we might take a minute to talk about some of the songs and some of the bands that we sang along to in our youths, that like sing-alongs. But
I mean, I wish it was my bedroom. I went through I'm Troyage, very much obsessed with the Romeo and Juliet soundtrack. And in particular, the Everclear song, Local God.
That's the jam.
And I would
stand by it.
I would spend a lot of time, not with a hairbrush, I think I was just holding my hand.
Yeah.
Like, pretending that I was performing the song. The unfortunate aspect of this is that I did not have a CD player at the time. So this was in the living room. My brother definitely caught me at it more than once. So one of the reasons that I love Bob's Burgers so much is that the dynamic between the siblings is very, very reminiscent of the dynamic between my siblings when we were teenagers, me very much being the Tina Belcher. I had a younger brother and a younger sister, and they weren't exactly the same. We weren't exactly the same characters, but I felt like
I can see it though. There are shades. Yeah.
And they were both very embarrassed by how uncool I was, for sure. At least in my tween years. They just wanted to call older sister, and I just didn't know how to give them that. But yeah, not so much for the Afterglow. I would know every word.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But I don't know any other of their oeuvre.
I mean, I know Sparkle and Fade front to back. I love that record. I really do. I have it on cassette tape, and I used to listen to it driving around the mountains in my pickup truck a lot. That was my life for a little while. That wasn't the point where I was singing along as if I was in the band. That was earlier for me, also in my tween years. But when, I had the luxury of being an only child and having a lot of time alone in the house.
Well, that's what's crippling me inside now. I'm talking about this because I feel like I was probably I was 15 when that
Yeah, I could have been between 12 and 15.
I consider 15 no longer a tween. You should have a fucking clue by 15.
I don't know. I did not have a clue by the time I was 15. I thought I did, but I did not.
I think I've just been clouded by American movies where 15-year-olds are played by 20-year-olds.
Yeah, that really messed all of us up.
Yeah.
I think, for sure. I mean, some of my go-tos as a child were definitely No Doubt. Tragic Kingdom was a pretty big deal, was definitely a thing that I would say, No Doubt was a big deal. Also the Dance Hall Crashers, which is probably number one among bands, because there were two female lead singers.
I wasn't even, that's interesting, it wasn't even I don't even remember being, the gender of the person was not a...
I just didn't feel like I was embodying the character. It wasn't as much of a dress up, play along game. Yeah. I didn't actually dress up, but I couldn't visualize it while I was standing in my room singing along. if I was singing along to like Green Day or something.
I get it. I mean, I played you that band. There's a British band. I think they might be playing again, which I don't
It is very reminiscent.
The singer was way more tough. She was like, her name was Skin. She had a shaved head. She was, I think, pretty outwardly queer. The press didn't really know what to do about it, but I don't think it was really a secret. And she was just in a band with a bunch of like metal guys, and I definitely sang along with that. She was a good, like, for those of us who are like not sure where to place our gender expression, she was a good role model because she was just like, whatever.
Yeah.
I got a shaved head. I'm wearing combat boots. I can sing really, really well, but also I'm terrifying. Skunk and Nancy, check them out. Just the record Stoosh, or
What is Stoosh?
I don't know.
Wow.
Stoosh, and the one before it, which I think was called Paranoid and Sunburnt. But Stoosh was the one that I was really into. Skunk and Nancy.
Yeah. Well, I suppose we could probably get into our first cover song.
Yeah.
That we're going here. And, you know, you would think that this would be a song that both of us sang along to, but it was not. I did not encounter Bikini Kill until somebody at one of the very cool girls who worked at Newbury Comics handed me the CD of the singles and said, you should listen to this. When I was like 12, 13?
That's really nice.
It was huge. I mean, Newbury Comics has forever shaped my musical tastes. But yeah, there were like two really cool girls. The other one was the one who got me into the Dance Hall Crashers. That was a big deal for me.
Nice.
So they were always throwing me CDs. They're like, you look like you might be a cool kid someday. Let me help you out. Take this Bratmobile CD.
Wow.
Discount? That was where I first got Discount. I heard Discount.
Oh, see, I didn't. Discount I found out about from my friend Sam Preston.
I really thought I was the only person other than the girl in Newbury Comics who knew who they were for years. Years. It took me years to know that anybody else knew that they were a band.
I don't know when I became aware of Bikini Kill, but it was much, much later. I was aware of the Tigra because, again, my younger, cooler siblings liked them. Yeah, I don't know. And then it was still probably later still I actually heard them. Like, I was aware of them as a cultural phenomenon.
As an entity.
But I've said it before and I'll say it again, Celebrity Skin is my whole record. You know, I came to the entire thing late.
It's all right.
It's got the best tunes on it.
It is. It's a jam. I can't fight you on it because it is a great album. But, you know, Live Through This is raw, man.
Yeah. Anyway, Crystal's Auntie Ginny asked for this song.
Yeah.
This is for Auntie Ginny.
We've made the unwise decision for me to sing it, so.
Oh, shit.
I'm full of allergies this morning, so we'll just see how it goes.
Okay, I'm just going to play like this.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4.
She's the queen of the neighborhood. She's got the hottest trike in town. That girl, she holds her head up so high. I think I wanna be her best friend, yeah. Rebel girl, rebel girl, rebel girl, you are the queen of my world. Rebel girl, I think I wanna take you home. I wanna try all your clothes on. She talks, I hear the revolution in her hips. It's revolution. When she walks, the revolution's coming in her kiss. I taste the revolution. Rebel girl, rebel girl, rebel girl, you are the queen of my world. Rebel girl, I think I wanna take you home. I'm sorry, I got a little choked up there at the end.
There's a lot of pollen around right now. Rude.
So there you have it, Rebel Girl, which we know is a huge, big deal on Bikini Kill song, but I'm gonna say it. It's not my favorite Bikini Kill song.
It's not the funnest to play on the guitar, I can tell you that.
It's not the funnest to play on drums or a drum machine. She was the badass like punk of my family when I was a kid growing up. She notoriously loved the Dead Kennedys and War Doc Martens. She bought me a lot of X-Men figures when I was a kid.
She proudly wears a Basic Bitches t-shirt.
She does, yeah. So shout out to you. So since we're running short on time, I guess we should just run right into our next cover,
Okay.
which is another critical band for me, the White Stripes. All I've ever wanted, and I've told this to many people many times, all I've ever wanted is just to be Meg White. She is a huge like drum inspiration to me. I learned how to play drums by playing along to those first 2 records. People talk shit, fight me, you know. I will defend Meg White until the end. I know that she is not the most technical drummer, whatever. You know what? I will always say Meg White did for a generation of female drummers what the Ramones have been doing for dudes for 1,000 fucking years. So deal with it.
I just want to see what that message does. Oh, okay.
Hi.
Edward, I don't know what to do about that. I'll deal with it in a minute. Edward's doing something.
Okay. Well, thanks everybody. Here we go.
Okay. Have a great weekend, everybody. Oh. Well. Fell in love with a girl. Fell in love once and I lost completely. She's in love with the world. But sometimes these feelings can be so misleading. Sometimes feeling you alright, and I must be fine because my heart's still beating. Come and kiss her by the riverside, yeah. Bobby said it funny, don't consider it cheating now. Red hair with a curl, now a roll for the flavor and the ice for peeping. Can't keep away with the girl. 2 sides of my brain need to have a meeting. Can't think of anything to do, yeah, my left brain knows that a love is fleeting. She's looking for something new, and I said it was before, but it bears repeating now. Can't think of anything to do, yeah, my left brain knows that a love is fleeting. She's looking for something new, and I said it was before, but it bears repeating now. Fell in love with a girl, fell in love once and I lost completely. She's in love with the world. Sometimes these feelings can be so misleading. She tries to say you're alright. I said I must be fine because my heart's so beating. Come and kiss you by the riverside, yeah. Bobby said it funny, don't consider it cheating now. Can't think of anything to do, yeah, my left brain knows that love is fleeting. She's looking for something new, and I said it was before, but it bears repeating now.
Bye, everybody. We'll see you Monday. Have a good weekend. Stay safe. Stay in touch. Peace out.
Bye.
Bye.